What's up guys, me again. So a little bit quicker of a video for you today. Just a product that I want to give you a look at that I decided to get for the TRD Pro. I'm going to get it taken out of the box. I'll show you what it is and then we'll get it on the truck and give you a look and see if it's something that you may be interested in. Alright, so what we have is a set of seat covers for the front two seats on the TRD Pro. Now, we're putting seat covers on this truck because we're going to be doing a lot more off-roading. We were just out the other day. You may have seen the short video I posted on the channel. We were out messing around. It was just this past Thursday. It was raining. It was muddy. So I want to protect the seats in the truck because we do plan on doing a lot of camping and off-roading and stuff with this vehicle. So Coverado was nice enough to send these to me. I do want to mention that, so I wanted to thank them. These were sent to me for free. They wanted me to install them, give them my feedback. They do offer different styles and for a whole bunch of different trucks, not just the Tundra. They were also nice enough to send me a discount code for my viewers. So if you like these, feel free to check them out. Use our discount code. So I'll put that down below. I'll pop it up on the screen for you as well. They don't have the rear seat covers available just yet. It was a little bit of a design change from the previous gen Tundra. So for the new gen Tundra, the third gen that we have, they don't have the rear seats out just yet as of the day we're making this video. So stay tuned for that. Black and red to match the TRD Pro. Let's get them out. We'll get them on the truck and we'll give you a look and I'll let you know what I think. So you can see how they come packaged in this nice little case just to protect them. And what we should have inside is obviously you get your installation instructions. I believe there are some pieces in here. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time unboxing. I'm going to get them on the truck. If I come across anything during installation, I will make sure to point it out. But basically what you're going to get is your headrests, your upper seat covers, the bottom seat covers, and then I believe there's an armrest cover in here as well, which I'm not sure if we'll use that, but we'll check it out and see. So let me get them out. You can see again we went black and red to match the TRD Pro, and they do have other designs. So if you're not a fan of this particular design, feel free to check them out. Okay, passenger is on. Looking good. Install is not all that bad. Just a couple things, a couple small tips I want to mention just to make your life a little easier. Really not hard to put on, but there are a couple tips that I'll give you real quick. You're looking at the rear of the passenger seat that I just showed you, and I still have to button these up. So these are the hooks. This is obviously the new cover. But before you get started, this is from the factory seat. Reach up underneath and you can see these two little loops, one here and then one over there. They're secured up underneath the seat. So you have to reach up underneath there and undo them to get this piece loose, because basically when you push the cover in from the front, like in between the bottom and the top part of the seat, you have to get this out of the way to reach these pieces here. And I'll give you a quick look at what these pieces are and how they actually go on there. When you have it in position, you can see you don't even have to redo the factory hooks. If you just do the two hooks from the new seat cover, it actually holds the factory piece up in place. Let me show you what those pieces were that I just mentioned in the video. So when you're looking at, this is obviously the driver's side, top and bottom piece. When you're looking at the top piece, when you pick it up, you can see there's 3 straps on the front side, 2 straps on the rear. Okay, so on the front side, you're gonna take these pieces that look like this, and you can see 2 of the sides have an opening where you can slide the piece through. So here's what you gotta do. And if you don't do this correctly, these will actually pop off pretty easily, and it took me a minute to figure that out. So when you're looking at it, you wanna take your loop, slide it through the bottom, and then once you have it like that, so you can see it's through the bottom slot, then take it up top and pop it down through that upper piece. When I first started out, I was just doing that. I was just hooking it on the bottom, didn't realize I was supposed to go through the top, and when I was trying to push this through in between the seats, these pieces just kept falling off. As soon as I figured out that that's what you needed to do, they stayed in place and it was much easier. So you're gonna put this piece on all 3 of the front slots. So there you can see we have all 3 on the front. On the back 2, that's where you're going to put these little silver hooks, okay? And you want the hook to be facing, if you think about it, we're going to be stretching it up. So you want the hook to be facing so it'll latch on underneath the seat. And speaking of latching on underneath the seat, just so you guys know, I'll maybe take a picture and show you what I attach to. There's little bars up underneath the seats. There's plenty of things you could attach to. There's wiring harnesses, so just be careful, but there's plenty of spots to attach these hooks once you get them on. So we're just going to take these 2 silver hooks and put them on the rear 2 straps. Okay, so this is what you should be left with. 3 of these pieces on the front, and then 2 silver hooks on the back. Now coming over to the bottom part of the seat piece, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take 2 more of these pieces, and on this there's 2 straps in the front, 2 in the back. So same thing. These are going to go in the back 2 straps to feed down in between the seats, and then the hooks will go on the front 2 straps. So here's how the bottom should look. 2 of those pieces in the back of the cover, and then the 2 silver hooks on the front. For the headrest, I found it easiest just to take it out of the truck and almost use the table as something to push down on. Let me show you what I mean. So just kind of get it started, and then put the headrest down on the table, and then you can really pull down, get a nice tight snug fit, get it all lined up, make sure the edges are all good to go, and then you can fold your flap over and put it back on once you get the cover on. Then it's just a matter of sliding over the seats and getting it all lined up and secured in place. And don't forget to release the back of the seat like I showed you over on the passenger side, because now we're going to take these pieces, shove them down in between the upper and lower pieces of the seat. You'll be able to reach them and pull everything tight. Now we're just going to repeat the same thing with the bottom, taking those 2 pieces, shoving them down in between, hooking the loops underneath, and we're all done. Let me show you one other little cool feature that they have on these covers. So underneath the headrest, now you can see my headrest I have all the way down. So this doesn't really matter as much to me, but if you're someone who likes your headrest up a little bit in the up position there, they give you 4 different zippers. There's 2, I don't know if you can see them. Maybe I'll take a picture and put them on your screen. But there's 2 zippers over here, one on this side, one on that side, so you can zip right up to the post. And then there's 2 more. Again, I'm not sure if you can see them well in the video, but I'll take a picture. There's 2 more over here, so you can zip right up to the post. So that just gives you the ability to, you know, if you're somebody who likes your headrest up a little bit and you don't want the top of the seat showing anywhere, you know, it just kind of keeps it nice and neat. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not sure if I ever seen covers. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I don't think I've ever seen seat covers with 4 zippers like that. So you can keep it nice and neat right up to the post. All right, guys, there you have it. Pretty impressed with these seat covers. I'll give you an up-close look at the fitment. So you can see this right down in here. You just tuck that in between the plastic piece and the seat itself. It'll tuck down in there all along the side. So it gives you a pretty much perfect fitment there. The fitment all around is pretty much spot on. They fit extremely well, and I love this black and red mix. I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge fan of the red interior on the TRD Pro. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, the all red seats. To each their own. I know there's some people out there that absolutely love it. It's just not for me. For me, it's a little too much red. Now, I do like red accents, obviously. We have little splashes of red, you know, around the truck, but that red interior to me is just a little too much. That's why when I saw these covers, I love them because it gives you that red, you know, that red pop, but it's not overboard. It's nothing, you know, really loud or anything like that. Again, I mean, not hating on the red interior. I know there's people that love it, but it's just not for me. This is a perfect little mix of black and red. I'll give you a look through the windshield too, how it looks through the, you know, through the glass, because again, it just gives you a nice little pop of red, but it's nothing too much or nothing overboard. Not sure how good it's going to turn out because of the glare of my lights in here, but you can kind of see, you know, there's some red splashed in there coming through the windows that you can see in there. So nothing overboard, nothing over the top, just enough of a black-red mix. Looks awesome with this Lunar Rock exterior. I am definitely a fan of this, this color combination and this design. All right, guys, so I waited a few days to put the ending on this video for a couple different reasons. I wanted to test these covers out before I release this on the channel and give you guys my honest feedback. I did tell Coverado when they sent me these covers that I would not lie to my viewers. I'm going to tell them the good, bad, or indifferent. So I will tell you after just shy of a week of using these covers, I love them. My biggest concern was, are they going to shift around? Am I going to have to reposition them, put them back in place? Because if you know me or if you've been around the channel, if you know what I do for a living, I am in and out of this truck all day long. Multiple times a day, I'm jumping in and out of this truck for what I do for my job. I'm not just driving to an office, driving home. No, I am constantly in and out of this vehicle. So I was worried that it was going to start shifting on me with all the in and out and all that good stuff. I have not had to reposition these covers. And again, it's only been just shy of a week. But as much as I'm in and out of this truck, if they haven't shifted at all just yet,
I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be good to go there, and I'm not going to have to worry about that. So they are super comfortable. That's one thing I've noticed. They are definitely very comfortable. I don't know. I wish I knew exactly what kind of padding was in them or whatever, but all I know is they're comfortable. They're very. I have an hour ride just to get to work, and then again, I'm in and out of my truck when I go to work. I'm in and out of my truck all day. So I'm in this vehicle, in this truck a lot. These covers have been very comfortable. The one thing I will say, I know somebody's going to ask, the heated seats, I've noticed that it tones the heat down just a touch. But when you put your heat on, if you put it on 2 or 3, you're still going to feel plenty of heat. I don't even use my heat setting on 3, honestly, because I get too warm. So that's really not a concern at all. You might feel it tone down just a touch, but it's so minimal, it's not even really worth noting. I just wanted to mention it because I know people are going to ask that. You'll notice a slight difference, but again, in my opinion, it's almost not even worth talking about. So love this color. If you guys don't like this design, check them out. They have other designs, but I absolutely love this black and red. I've actually already had a couple people compliment me on the black and red. It just kind of ties the rest of this truck in perfectly with the red accents that we have here and there. So Coverado, again, can't thank you enough for sending these to me. I'm definitely a fan. We'll be adding those rears as soon as they get released. So if you guys have any questions on these covers, on the install or anything like that, let me know. Use our discount code. Check them out. Grab yourself a set. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. I know I am not for sure. So thanks for watching, guys. Questions, comments, concerns, put them down below, and we'll see you on the next video.